it goes by. People always ask me why I block hoes. Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always gotta block hoes. Whoa, 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 whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah. They don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block hoes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cause you know I block hoes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block.
Hey y'all, happy Thursday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all for being tuned in on this very impromptu live. I said, let me do a quick one while my baby's at school, even though they're going to be back in about 30 minutes because Ham's birthday is today. So we're going to eat. And then she want to celebrate Sunday because I also have homecoming for my oldest son. So it's going to be a very busy weekend for me. So I got to get my little content in when I can. So that's why I'm doing this live now, y'all. But shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in, of course, before me. I was up in here trying to hurry up and blow balloons up before my baby get home. I'm all out of bread. All out of bread with them little balloons, y'all. Let's see who we got in here. Hey, Miss Geraldine, Miss Judy, shout out to you. I definitely turned it on. We got Miss Tamika McCann, Miss Fila, Erica Cooper. We got Miss Lovely, and thank you so much, Miss Lovely, for that birthday blessing that you sent my baby. I'm gonna tell her when she get home. Miss Angela Dickerson. We got Miss Lolita, Miss Judy, Miss Michelle Hodges. Miss Janice Willie, we got Michaela, my girl Nika, Miss Deborah R, Kason Johnson, we got Kay Monet, Miss Ramona, my bro Terry in the building, Miss Simone, Miss Yolanda White, we got Chandrika K. Brown. Thank you, Miss Judy, for the super sticker. Shout out to you. I'm gonna definitely let her know y'all say happy birthday. Hey, Miss Madeline, Miss Deborah Kennan, JB, LaShawn, Brandy Gibson, Dreamy Girl, Robin Lots. We got Renita, my sis Kiania is in the building. We got Miss Marlowe, Yellow One, Miss Glenda Johnson, Amber Bell, Gemini Rising, Miss Sheila Mitchell. We got Tokyo Blues in the building, Kiana with the Q, Miss Donna Hosey, Danaea. We got, hold up, Chandrika, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate your support. Miss Robin Buttercup. We got Miss Terry Galantine. We got Capricorn Ma in the building. Look at the birthday love. Shout out to y'all. Hey, I'm gonna be so happy, child. She's a very one thing I said about my baby, she's a very appreciative child. Like you could give her $1 and she'll be happy. Now my sons, Lord have mercy. And to say she's a Scorpio, y'all know I ain't no shade, but most of y'all Scorpios are very all about y'all self and stuff. And I know this because of my child, but she's very appreciative when she gets stuff. So I gotta give her that for the Scorpios. Don't be mad at me, Scorpios that's in the building. Hey Lonnie, she Atta, Miss Marlene. We got Kia D in the building. We got Christina Hardy, I say Miss Donna. You said, how do I send him something? I think that was you, Miss Donna, who asked me for my Zelle earlier. If you look back at that message, I posted it under your comment. Hey, Lady Divine. We got Angela Benson. Shout out to A Stokes for the birthday love. Baby girl 40, Felicia Humphrey. Did you get the cash app the other day that I sent? I probably did, Miss Terry. If you look back, more than likely I hearted it. So just check, because I always heart the cash apps that I get back, that I get from you guys. If I don't, announce it during the live, or if I don't see it, I always try to heart them back. Thank you, Dreamy Girl, for the birthday love. We got my girl Lisa Bailey in the building. We got Miss Sexy Ray, Sugar Pop, Malibu Genies. We got Precious 314. Shout out to all of y'all because it is still kind of early. It's definitely still during the work week. So I know most of you guys be sneaking in those closets at work trying to tune in on YouTube. No shade. But anyways, y'all, let me get into it because I ain't gonna be on here too long. Because like I said, we will be going to eat um a little later once my oldest son gets back from practice. We're gonna go eat for Ham's birthday, and she wanna go to Sky Zone Sunday, so we have to wait till Sunday because of homecoming. Of course, I gotta help my oldest son get ready for homecoming, y'all. If you a mother, then you know the job is never done. Okay, I be more busy with them kids than actual work, child. Thank you, Miss Terry, for the birthday love for Ham. Shout out to you. Who else just came in here? Hey, Miss Bridget. Miss Judy said I just punched out of my regular shift to go get my nails done, then work later. Okay, well at least you got time for that me time, child. You know that self love that we gonna get into. We're gonna get into a little bit of that self love, y'all. Hey, Miss Diane Grant. Okay, Kiana. I will. Let's see. Okay, let's get into it now before, because y'all know once I start talking, child, we get so off track. And shout out to all of y'all that I see y'all flooding me, child. All of that will go to my baby. I'm not that type of mother who keeps they cheering money. No shade to the ones that do. Cause you know you got some mamas that be like, "Well, I'm the mama and I do everything for." I don't do that, baby. I don't do that. I give it straight to them or put it in their individual accounts. Hey, Miss Dee Dee. Hey, Brittany Tyner. But shout out to my sis Kiana, of course. I love you more. Tamika Woodard, Miss Sheila. Who else sent something? Of course, Miss Lovely. Thank y'all so much for the birthday love for y'all little internet niece child. She gonna be so happy. Okay, let's go to the first video. Shout out to my source that sent me this video earlier, y'all. Cause I don't know if y'all know, but in the midst of the saga, Laonya deleted a lot of the content that was in reference to pretty much anything in reference to R8. So it was a particular video that I've been trying to find for y'all. I've been trying to find it. I'm not gonna play that one, but I was working on a video before I came live. I'm gonna put it in that video. So after I get off this live, I'm gonna drop that video for y'all so y'all can see that clip. Child, listen. But let's play these. Hold up, let's see. I got it, Miss Sheila. Thank you. Kiana saying, well, we not gonna cancel no topic today. What y'all talking about? Hey, Latoya, thank you. She definitely gonna cut up, child. She had to dress up like an old woman today for old people day at school. So she was so happy about that with her little gray wig with the rollers. Okay, let's play this one first.
Thank you, D-Bed.
So this one in particular, and y'all let me know if the sound is good, but it's a Q&A that she did. Let me see the date. Hold up. She did this live Q&A. It was October 15th, 2021. And how ironic, the day before the alleged DV situation happened. Okay, let's see.
Thank you, D-Bed. Where do I see myself in the next 5 years? In the next 5 years, I see myself opening a spa for women, having a spa for women so that they can come and relax and let their hair down. And it's all about self-love. So different areas of the spa, you're able to focus on yourself. And it's going to be an area where you can bring your kids and your kids can go and
Okay, y'all heard that? There was one where she said this, and keep in mind, this was October 15th of 2021, y'all. We almost into 2025. And this was the year before her and RH split up. Exactly. A year and a day before they split up. And she said that her goal, because somebody in the comments asked her, where does she see herself in 5 years? So she said that her goal was to open a self-love spa for women and I guess their kids, where women can go to, focus on self-love and this and that, child. But that was, like I said, 2021. So Laonya, if that's still a goal, you got a little over a year to accomplish that goal, baby. Let's play it.
Play, and they can learn about self love. So in 5 years, I cannot wait. I'm going to have an all women spa, a place for you to bring your kids, a place for you to let your hair down, be free, and enjoy and loving on yourself. So happy you're being transparent about your life and your marriage because everyone's experience is different, but so much alike in some areas. There's definitely no such thing as a perfect marriage, and I'm sorry for your loss, queen. Thank you, love. What advice would you give me as my wedding date is soon? Hello. Stay consistent. Stay consistent in the dating process. Never stop dating. Never stop dating. Never stop getting to know each other. That is my advice.
Okay, that one she ended, but she said something real interesting on this other clip. Hold up, let's see. Let's see which one it is.
What's the sign you got letting you know it's time to leave your job?
Oh, y'all pay attention to this one because this was, like I say, this is October 15th of 2021. But I don't know if you guys remember, um, early on in the saga, she made a very big deal about RH and him. She alleged to him being controlling and said that he made her quit her job. If y'all remember, Tasha K dropped Kevin's interview with his wives about a month ago, right? Even though that interview aired over a year ago, it was dropped, it was redropped about a month ago because of all of the controversial stuff that Laonya was involved in, in the past few months with Janelle. So that's why Tasha K dropped that interview because the LaTrue situation was relevant again. So right here, she's basically speaking on how she's happy that her husband pushed her to, quit her job, whatever. But listen to the excuse that she gives, y'all. I said, she know doggone well that lady ain't said that. But anyways, if y'all remember the Bays interview, hold on. Thank you, Miss Lolita, for the birthday love. Also, if you guys would like to bless my channel monetarily, you can cash at me $sign Lupac1. You can also buy me a coffee. All of my coffee proceeds will go towards a Christmas giveaway that I am doing. The deadline for that is December 20th. You can also, if you don't like watching the ads, child, y'all know how they go. You can also support the channel by getting a super chat or a super sticker. Get a membership. That's another way to support the platform. Please, y'all, the memberships are crucial in the growth of our platform. So please continue getting those memberships. Please continue renewing those memberships. We will definitely have a members only live on Monday. Monday, I'm going to give y'all about 2.5 hours on that members only live Monday since we ain't had one in a while. So we're going to talk about a little bit of everything. Okay? On that members only live, we're going to talk about everything. But definitely hit that like button, y'all, because it is what? Free 99. Okay? Free 99. You can't beat free, child. Run them likes up, baby. A Stokes said if she didn't spend all that money on that boy, she could have done it. Exactly. This not it though, y'all, because I actually did a video for you guys not that long ago where her and Janelle did a Q&A and somebody asked them about where do you see yourself in 5 years again, right? So we're going to run that clip back also because her answer was completely different. Completely different. So, it speaks volumes. Y'all might say, Pac, why are you playing this, child? It speaks volumes. It shows that she's not sure of herself. She's not consistent with her promises. And when people make promises like that to that magnitude, especially when you have a big audience, it speaks volumes that you can't fulfill at least one thing, especially something as serious as DV. And it is still DV month. October is National DV month. So the fact that you made a big promise like that, and I ain't even got to that clip yet, y'all. This is just something totally different. But she made a promise to the DV victims because of their support. If y'all remember when she first came out with her story, she had a lot of support from actual DV victims. And she made a promise saying that her and her management team was working on a shelter to be able to house women who can't get out or who's trying to get out, them and their kids. You don't promise something like that and not fulfill it, because she still has a big following. She still has women who are actual victims that believe in her and believe her fake story. Okay? So this is why I'm playing it. All right, let's finish running this one.
I met my husband. My husband didn't want to move to Wilson, and he wanted me to move to Atlanta. So I had to leave my job. But also, I didn't like working at that specific facility.
Wait, hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me text my mom back. All right, my bad, y'all.
I was told, like, my mom was dying. So I met my husband right after my mom died. But when I was working at the hospital and my mom was dying and I went to go see my mom, my supervisor didn't want me to go see my mom. And what she said to me stuck to me.
Y'all, make sure y'all pay attention to this part. Like, I don't know. And granted, we all done been on a job where we didn't had a rude supervisor or, a supervisor who just be doing the most. But I have never, it's so hard to believe that a supervisor would tell her what she's about to say. Check this out, y'all. And y'all know I know y'all probably don't like me giving commentary in between, but I have to, because I ain't trying to get no reuse of content, y'all. So I have to stop the video as it plays and, give my commentary.
Which made it very easy for me to go ahead and leave my job. When she said that, I'm sorry, but if something happens to your mom, the hospital still goes on. That made it very easy for me to leave, because one, my mom is dying from cancer from another state.
Hey, blessed beyond measures. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all really believe she said that RH didn't want to move to whatever part of North Carolina she was in? He didn't want to move there. And she said that the job that she was at, which was the hospital, if y'all remember on the Bayes interview, she allowed them to believe that RH was so controlling and he pretty much made her be an influencer. She wanted to work in the medical field. That's the narrative that she ran with, to make it seem like he was such this controlling husband, and basically she wasn't doing what she wanted to do, which she's still doing it at this point. Like, you're still an influencer. So why haven't you utilized those degrees like you said you wanted to? So that's how you know that was some cap. Okay? Because if that's the case, once the separation would have happened, she would have went and utilize those degrees, baby, or the lack thereof. But anyways, do y'all believe that her supervisor told her, your mom can pass, but the hospital still has to go on? Child, ain't no way. I'm sorry. Something like that, I would have to see proof, because why would that lady say that? Like, like I said, supervisors do the craziest stuff, but it's hard to believe that her supervisor really told her and really downplayed the fact of her mom passing and said your mom could pass, but as basically saying we can't let you off. Child. You know how much trouble a supervisor can get in for even stating something like that? You get automatic time off, especially if it's from your parents passing. Lord have mercy.
You tell me, because you don't have nobody to replace me or come work this job because y'all not hiring people, that I'm sorry if my mom dies, that the hospital still goes on. and my supervisor name was Pam. I will never ever forget her name, and I will never ever forget what she said to me when my mom was dying. So that made it very easy for me to leave that job. And so when before I made my transition to the hospital, I was working at Best Buy in Wilson, and that was the best job I ever had. Even though it didn't pay a lot, it's easy for you to move up in that company, but they also care about you. They also care about your family, all of that. Like when my mom was sick, before she got really ill, they would let me go see her. When she came to visit me, they would let me leave my job early to go be with her. So Best Buy was very understanding. So like that was just a whole trip with that hospital. Like I was like, really? Like really? You gonna tell me if something happens to my mom that the hospital still goes on?
And you know what else makes this hard to believe, y'all? I don't know if y'all remember, but y'all remember when she did her rant about baby daddy number one on TikTok? And I still have those clips also. But if y'all remember in one of those videos about baby daddy number one, it's aka Sleepy Israelite, she said that he would keep her or wouldn't allow her to go see her mom when her mom was sick. And she regretted that. So you allow a man to keep you from your mom because at the end of the day, you have free range, baby. Free range and free will. Ain't nothing in HELL, not a person, not an animal, not a child, ain't nothing but God can keep me from my mom. Okay? That's it. That's all. Especially if she falls sick. Especially. So it's hard to believe that what you're saying about that hospital supervisor when you allow baby daddy number one to keep you from your mom when she was sick. And that came from your mouth. That came from your mouth. So what y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Hey Kayla, thank you, boo. Hey Mo said I thought the baby daddy number one did exact and you see I just said it and I didn't even see your comment yet. Exactly. Exactly. Um Hey, admire me. Miss Diane, she said she just couldn't stop lying. Kiana says, absolutely do not believe that. He made plenty of sacrifices for her and those kids, the whole marriage, and definitely allow her to do what she wanted. That's a fact. That's a fact. She wanted to stop because she gonna say matter of fact, when I play the rest of the clip, you're gonna hear where she says that she didn't see it at first, but later on she seen the benefits of it. So that right there lets you know that in the midst of the saga, she was lying. Because regardless if her husband tried to push her to entrepreneurship, she didn't have to choose that. He basically was showing her a better way. Here's a way where you can stay home. You can be a stay-at-home mom and not miss out on no milestones with the kids and still make 6, 7 figures. So who passing that up, baby? But listen, y'all.
Instead of trying to say, you know what, we're gonna figure out how we can get you to see your mom. That's the bullshit you tell somebody. So yeah, that made it very easy for me to go ahead and leave that job.
Interesting. Hold on, it's another one, y'all.
I know there's no such thing as a perfect marriage. Can you highlight strengths and weaknesses and how y'all work through them? So in the beginning of our marriage, I wanted to work in healthcare. Okay. I still love healthcare. I got my degrees in them, so I'm like, why not use them? And so me and my husband, we didn't see eye to eye on that. And I understand now, but I didn't understand then. So when I first moved to Atlanta, I was like, oh.
Hey, Tajay sister. She said they had moved to Charlotte, NC together. So why wouldn't he have moved there? Laugh out loud. Okay. See, they was already in NC, but you know what? That was the beginning of their relationship. So that's probably why. And I could see why he didn't want to move because he hadn't already made his way to Georgia. Which, if you a rapper, entertainer, whatever, he had more opportunities in Georgia. And being that he's the man, you're supposed to follow your man. Unless you a female in a position to make 6, 7 figures and be the provider and play the provider role, then that's different. But being that he was the man and he took on the provider role, she had to go meet him. And she ain't hesitate, baby. She had one stipulation: you gotta marry me, and that's why they got married within 3 months of knowing each other.
Want to work. Like, I don't know. I want to stay home. I want to stay home. And so that was like a lot of problems in our marriage because of that. Because he wanted me to stay home and be an entrepreneur. And I wanted to go work because I went to school and got my degrees. I want to go work. And so we bumped head to head a lot on that. So that was one of our issues. But now I understand why he pushed me so hard to be an entrepreneur, because look where I am now. So I'm proud that he did do that. But in the beginning, I did not see this. I'm like, I want to go to work. You trying to control me, and that's not what it was. It was, I want you to stay home and figure out what it is you want to do for yourself and not work for nobody. But I was not seeing that 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I seen, oh, you trying to control me? No, I'm trying to get out here and get some money. So hopefully that was transparent enough for you.
Yeah, I heard that, huh? She said 5 years ago she didn't see that up until she starts seeing the benefits of it, 5 figures, 6 figures, whatever. That's when she seen where her husband was coming from. And granted, this is the thing. That's why you have to. It's not easy being a wife. You have to prepare yourself to be a wife, and that go for anybody because it's a big difference in being a wife and being a single mom. You have to be, as a single mom, you take the provider, protector, um an initiative. You stay basically take on the role of being mom and dad when you single. But once you get into a marriage, you have to be submissive. You have to be able to allow the husband to lead you. And if you that type of female, very aggressive, you so used to doing things your way or whatever, then y'all gonna bump heads. Y'all gonna bump heads. But her problem was she took the minor issues that her and her husband had that were actually her problems, her lack of self-esteem, her lack of submissiveness. She took all of that and she brought it to the internet and used it as marital problems as a means to say, oh, he's controlling, he's this, he's that, when they only had basic marital issues, y'all. They were bumping heads. For one, they got married too fast. And two, they had issues like any other marriage. When you don't learn a person, when you get with somebody and you don't actually learn that person, you gonna bump heads. You gonna bump heads. And then you transitioning from um a woman whose mom and dad, the man and the woman role when it comes to your livelihood and your kids, into a submissive housewife. Or like she said, it's hard being a wife when you used to being a HOE. That was her words, baby. She said that. I ain't say that. She said that. Shout out to all the people that's just coming in. I seen Kia Brown. I seen Miss E. I seen who else came in here? Child Talisa. I hope I didn't miss nobody. Kia say yes, the hospital will go on, but they have to groove you, give you time off for immediate family. Exactly. Exactly. They can't, I don't know no place of business that will deny a worker that. So it's hard to, I think she just said that, y'all, because she's the type of person that will literally throw something out there and see if it sticks, to try to get sympathy or, clout motion. I think that's why she said that, because people was all in the comments saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry, your job did that." Like, I don't, especially in the healthcare field, I don't see nobody in that field. Well, I ain't saying it ain't possible, y'all, because anything is possible, but it's just hard to believe that somebody in of a supervisor position will be that selfish or say something like that. That's hard to believe. I'm sorry. Dreamy Girl says she lying. Is something jobs can't even do because of legal reasons. She sounds foolish. Hey, Southern Cows. Miss Judy say they don't have to let you off work legally. That's a fact. Until the parent has passed, the time before is on your time. Healthcare ain't no joke to work for. Yep, that's true. But you can co-sign the fact that they will give you time once the parent has passed. Now, what Miss Judy said is right, because I used to work in healthcare also. They don't have to let you off if that parent is still here. Because if I'm not, well, no, she did say passing. So maybe she's saying that her mom was in the process of passing and she was trying to take off. If they shorthanded, they don't have to. You know, it might be a harsh reality, but you can quit your job if need be. Because I know if I'm in that situation and they say something like that to me, baby, I'm gone. Even though she said she was in the process, it made quitting easier for her. But I don't believe that story anyways. I just find it hard to believe that somebody would actually be that inconsiderate and say something like that. Like you gotta be a real evil person to downplay or to basically insult the passing of somebody's parent just because, so it's hard to believe that. Hey, Miss Denise. Miss Denise says she had a good relationship with her mom. I don't know. You saying that as a fact? Or are you asking? Are you saying that because you know she had it? Or are you asking us if she had it? Hey, Tube Talk with D. What's up, girl? Shout out to you. Capricorn Mossy, I remember her saying that on a clip somewhere. Kiana said she even stated in a video that he was not controlling and he let her. Yep. We didn't ran that clip up, baby. She said that multiple times. He wasn't controlling. He let her do what she wanted to do. Y'all didn't heard it. Hey, VV. VV say, hey, Lupac, the truth won't have a problem getting Momo. When those twins come, that girl will have her hands full, especially if the daddy continues to play disappearing eggs. I agree. I think he's going to be able to get her more. And if she's smart, she'll be open to it. Let that man help you. He ain't trying to take her from you. He just want his time with his baby, just like you do. Hey, Loveless, hey, honeybee. Yes, I was thinking that too. They married fast. Thank you, Miss Angela. You say happy birthday, Ham. Hope you get everything your little heart desires. Thank you. Hey, Talia. Hey, Miss Donna Holland, Miss E, Miss Audrey, Love Cat. Shout out to all of y'all. Joy and Sneakers. Joyce can say, yeah, my hubby just got 7 days for his uncle funeral. See, and that's an uncle. So that it's a big difference. Most jobs do offer that I forgot what they call it, y'all. It's not grieving time, but it is something that they call it. Even schools, because my oldest son, his godmom's dad passed away. I want to say maybe 2 weeks ago, and he was able to get 2 days off of school due to the funeral time. Like they give you if it's a close relative. Hey, Miss Brenda, Gracie Dow, shout out to you. She said, hey, everyone new to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. I hope you enjoy this content, girl. Let's see. If she would have signed FMLA, she could have been off. I don't know, y'all. She didn't say all of that, child. Amber said, I actually sued someone for that and won. Oh, wow. So they didn't let you take off and they were supposed to. Thank you, Southern Cows, for the super chat. I appreciate your support, my girl. Miss Milan said, I'm in healthcare, and as big as a hospital group, she can take a personal leave or family leave. That's what it is. And it protects your job. She probably was new. It's a possibility because I think she was new because keep in mind, y'all, she even mentioned that she was working at Best Buy first, and then she started working in the healthcare field. And then, RH happened and she quit the healthcare. I mean, she was working as a patient registrar. That wasn't even. And here's the thing, y'all. For the ones that be saying, "Oh, he stopped her from," because she allowed this narrative to be pushed that he stopped her from pursuing her goals as whatever she had those degrees in, if they even real, child. But when she got when RH, the discussion came about her moving to Atlanta. She was working as a patient registrar, $12 an hour, I think. That's not even if you got a master's degree. Ain't no way in HELL you should be working as a patient registrar making $12 an hour. I'm sorry. Ain't no way. So that was in the medical field, but I don't think that was the profession that she actually wanted based off of getting those type of degrees. Okay. So it didn't make sense anyways. Hey, Whopper with legs. She said that girl was just checking people in the hospital. It wasn't like she was a RN. Exactly. That's what I was just saying. Hey, Miss Jackie. Hey, Laurie. Miss Milan said she worked for any Atlanta hospital. They could not fire her. Is given she's lying. That was in North Carolina, y'all. Bereavement. Thank you, Truth Slayer. Shout out to you. Miss Judy said I've been saying it that they were so busy learning to push each other's buttons, they forgot how to learn each other. I mean, how to love each other. That's a fact. Hey, Pisces, divine goddess. Miss Donna say, Lupac, when you get a chance, if you see if you receive the cash app. Hey, Miss Green Eyes. Hey, Lisa McKinney. Sierra straight up no chaser. I got it, Miss Donna. Thank you so much. I think she back. What time is it? Yep. Hold on, y'all. Let me go. I'm gonna play the clip and I'm gonna go open the door for my babies. Well, for him, because my other son's still at school. Hold on, y'all. For the birthday girl. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start it over.
I know there's no such thing as a perfect marriage. Can you highlight strengths and weaknesses and how y'all work through them? So in the beginning of my marriage, I wanted to work in healthcare. Okay. I still love healthcare. I got my degrees in them, so I'm like, why not use them? And so me and my husband, we didn't see eye to eye on that. And I understand now, but I didn't understand then. So when I first moved to Atlanta, I was like, I want to work. Like, I don't know. I want to stay home. I want to stay home. And so that was like a lot of problems in our marriage because of that, because he wanted me to stay home and be an entrepreneur. And I wanted to go work because I went to school and got my degrees. I want to go work. And so we bumped head to head a lot on that. So that was one of our issues. But now I understand why he pushed me so hard to be an entrepreneur, because look where I am now. So I'm proud that he did do that. But in the beginning, I did not see this. I'm like, I want to go to work. You trying to control me. And that's not what it was. It was, I want you to stay home and figure out what it is you want to do for yourself and not work for nobody. But I was not seeing that 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I seen, oh, you trying to control me. No, I'm trying to get out here and get some money. So hopefully that was transparent enough for you. There is absolutely not a perfect marriage, but we definitely bumped head in head over that a lot, because I wanted to work and use my degrees, and he wanted me to stay home, and he was trying to make me understand that if I was to go out here and work in Atlanta, being that the expenses of housing to live here is high, that if I was to go work, by the time I got my checks, I would be spending it all on daycare. But I wasn't caring, girl. I was like, no, I'm going to work. What the hell are you talking about? But I'm glad he pushed me, because now I am where I needed to be. Thank you, Nyla. I love being transparent and honest because I want to be relatable. I want people to understand that I'm human just like y'all. I go through shit just like y'all, and I'm no different than y'all. It is not butterflies and roses every day. I'm so sorry for your loss, Bria Shay.
All right, y'all. I'm back. I had to let my baby in. Hold on. I'm gonna say something. Go ahead, Ham.
Thank you, Auntie. Wait, what? Wait, thank you, Internet Aunties, for the money, birthday wishes, whatever. I love all of y'all, and thank you for everything that you've been supporting my mama with and me, and giving me a lot of cash apps on my mama.
Girl, get Look, you go open your gift right there. Ham is so shit, Scorpio. Ham is a hot mess. And you go pick that trash up, Ham. All right, y'all. Hey, pretty green eyes. Let me go down. Why I got an echo? Hold on, y'all. Let me get rid of this echo. Okay, keep the noise down too, because I'm still live, okay? All right, I ain't gonna be live too long. We gotta wait for Kenny them to get back though. We're gonna go eat. Hey, Miss Nina. Hey, I am her. All right, hold on. Let's see. Amber said, yeah, anytime you put in for FMLA, they have to give you your job or a job that is similar to your job. So I think say I could be a registrar with no experience. Exactly. You sure can. Just based off that, I could type over 60 WPM and have customer service background. Yep. Hey, Brandy. Miss Milan said having an MBA and just registering patients is diabolical. The fact y'all. But she said her exact words were she was overqualified. I don't know how many of y'all remember that, but that's exactly what she said. She said that she had to lie and tell the hospital that she only had a high school diploma because she was overqualified. Well, why not apply for a job where you're qualified? But y'all, but this the thing though. When you can have a degree, but if you don't have no experience, and that's one of the things that I hate though. Not outside of her situation, but if you have a degree and you don't have no experience, that's it's like, why do you have to have a degree? You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy. Because a job will literally not hire you because you don't have no experience. They want you to have, but they don't understand how you gonna get the experience if you don't get the job. So that it's really toe up in my opinion. Like that's a toe up situation. Because at the end of the day, I can't get the experience if I'm not working, child. But they will not hire you. But she literally made that excuse and said that she had to lie to the hospital and say that she didn't have wait. She said she only had a high school diploma because she was overly qualified. And I'm like, well, you would think at a hospital there are positions there that you can actually get if you have an MBA, baby. So something ain't right. Something in the milk ain't clean with that statement. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, my Karen. And thank you guys again for all of the birthday love for my little toots with her little crazy self. Waffle with Legs says she's a big liar. She came into the relationship line. The degrees ain't real. No money was left by her mother to her in the sum of 50K. The girl had a strained relationship with her mother. Ooh, child. See, I don't know none of that now. I did hear they said something about and didn't they say that more recently, if I'm not mistaken, y'all? They said something about her mom leaving her a big lump sum, maybe an insurance policy or something like that. I did hear that. So I don't know how true it is, but it was definitely floating around. So I don't know, y'all. I have no clue, child. Wapa Wale say she was disrespectful and a fast little girl that thought she knew it all. Amber say yes, anytime you put in for FMLA, you can either take several days off at a time and not get penalized or months off and not get penalized. Regardless, you can't be fired. It's against the law. Okay, so that explains it. Canel says after our H video today, that 3 month story was a lie because it clearly states that after 6 months he decided to propose. Oh, I didn't see. So RH put out another video? I didn't see that. I didn't see if he did. We're going to have to check it out, child. We got to check it out. But they both said it was no, you know what? It was stated 3 months. I seen a video where it said like 5 months. So, child, you don't even know. They definitely, regardless of the fact they got married too soon. Okay? They didn't even know each other a year. They didn't even know each other 6 months. Even if the proposal happened at 6 months, they didn't know each other long enough to be getting married that quickly. Still. Hey, LMMG Scratching Lotto says, and she wouldn't have been where she was if it wasn't for him. Laugh out loud now. That's a fact. That's a fact. Even though she can't admit it. Now, I can say, and I feel like people don't pay attention to this, y'all. It was multiple videos early on in the saga where she literally thanked him for putting her in the position that she's in. But all of that switched up when the beef, the internet back and forth started happening. And people didn't really pay attention to that because even in that crying video that went viral, uh, when she was in the DR with baby girl, in that video, y'all, she was at the end of the video, she was thanking him. And Ayana was trying to make her get off the live. And she was like, oh, Ayana was saying stuff like, oh, he ain't gonna change and this and that, whatever, whatever. She was like, no, sis, I just want to thank him for everything he did for me and my kids and this and that. I have that clip. Matter of fact, I might add it to that video I'm doing. But I definitely have that clip. Um, Thank you, my Karen. Thank you, Jazzy Red. And thank you, Aisha, for the birthday love. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much for my little baby. Thank you, Dreamy Girl. Let's see. Let me go down and I'm gonna start on that other clip for y'all. They say they love you too, Ham. She said she love y'all three. Hey, Sal. Hey, Key Baby. Let's see. Hey, Lexi. Lexi say lies. She don't want to work. she don't. She don't because if she did, she would. That's why I say people gotta realize, and it's not at the end of the day, don't be fooled because it was a lot of stuff that was said early on that has not happened, and the proof is in the pudding. Like the claims that was made that this man was so controlling. The reason why I'm speaking on it is because he's still being affected by it. People still calling him a D beat. And it makes no sense. This man literally, and that's why I say I can't wait to drop this video for y'all because this clip that I got, shout out to my source. I've been looking for this clip because she deleted all of her stuff, but she thought she did. All of those videos that show RH was very much involved in everything. Thank you, Miss Milan, for the super chat. Brittany said, I remember that, Lupac. I remember that from Harmony Speaks video. Yep. Yes, ma'am. VVLL3 Gemini says most degrees require you to shadow someone doing their work. And that, that makes more sense because it'll give you that experience. To be turned down knowing you just went to school and literally rallied up all of those student loans and you can't get a job because you ain't got no experience. It's crazy work. That's crazy. She was actually a better person then. Hey, Miss Sapphire Virgo. Hey, Shell. Southern Cal say the thing is, once she got her divorce, why in the HELL didn't she go to work in the healthcare field? She was exactly. She didn't go to work in it because she know that this the thing. This is why I gotta keep it a buck. Okay, either them degrees ain't really real, or she know that it's more beneficial. But think about it, y'all. Who's gonna walk away from making 5, 6, 7 figures on social media? Who gonna walk away from that when they can stay home, when they can be their own boss? Everybody want to be their own boss. So who really gonna walk away from that? So it was either that or the other, where the degrees really ain't degreeing, child. But you can also, another alternative is she can still do the social media influencer thing and still work in her field. Because I know she claims she paid uh 6 figures in student loans. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think I still had that screenshot where she replied to somebody in the comments and said she had like, child, I don't know if it was not 6 figures, child. No, it might have been 6 figures, like over $100,000 in student loans. Correct me if I'm wrong. If y'all seen that, let me know in the chat. Because if I'm not mistaken, she told somebody in the comments around the time when people were saying her degrees was fake. She said that she had over 100K in student loans. It was a lot, y'all. It was a whole lot. I can't remember the exact number, but it was a lot, child. So ain't no way I'm gonna accumulate all of that and just let those degrees go down the drain, baby. Ain't no way. Especially if that's your dream goal. If that's your dream goal, I ain't letting that go down the drain. Lady J say you have to be on your job for a year before you're eligible for FMLA. Otherwise, you can and will get fired. Stop too. Pick all your stuff up too. Don't leave it all. Don't leave all that on the floor. Okay. You like your stuff? I know. I bought that for you. Don't throw that everywhere. I'm still on live. You got to keep the noise down. Miss Milan say yes, she did. Yes, she did have a strained relationship because her mom was sick and she didn't go see her. That was out of her mouth. She was with the first baby daddy. Yep. So did say that on that live where she was dragging him. She said he stopped her from going see her mom when she was sick, and that was one of her regrets. Hey, Tamika McCann. uh VV says you should get to know someone first 3 months, at 6 months dating, and at a year know if you want to get married or move. I agree with that. I actually agree with that. Having to wait a years to get married, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years to get married, child, that's too much time. That's a waste of time. If you don't know by that first year, if you want to marry that person, then something ain't right. Especially if you start living with them. Once you start living, like they say, you don't know a person till you start living with them. Okay, so if you living with them, you should know. Kiana said, yep, because then she was like, how can you get on this platform and lie or something like that, and was crying. And that's when Ayana was trying to make, yep, she sure was. She was like, get off. She was like, no, sis, no, I need to let him know how much I appreciate him and whatever. I play that for y'all on my next live because I still got another clip to play for y'all. Alexa say, quick question, how she overqualified to work at the hospital when she was getting drugged up while she pregnant. Any healthcare worker knows you can't take nothing more than Tylenol. Listen, that's layered, baby. That's a fact, though. That's a whole layered fact, okay? Because everybody know that when you pregnant, baby, the only thing they recommend is Tylenol. That's it. Even though some some do dibble and dabble in other things that they should not. Okay, but Tylenol is it. That's it. That's it. They'll give you some, or they give you what is called what, prednisone, or is it prednisone, y'all? It's the stuff they give you for nausea. I thought it was called prednisone, or is it prednisone? Correct me if I'm wrong. I know it's something that start with a P. They give you that for nausea, and Finnegan or whatever it's called. They give you those two different types for nausea. But other than that, Tylenol, and that's it, child. Let's see. I'm going back to the bush. You came through with that big layered fact, child. But that is true, though. I am her say the minute Robert did not want to reconcile with her, she flipped the script, and that is a fact. And you can literally go and see that to be true, because once she realized the reconciliation wasn't gonna happen, that's when the kids had to disconnect and everything. They went from still calling that man daddy to they couldn't no longer have a relationship with him. Everything stopped. Hey, Real Talk Vibes. Hey, Sassy M. Kimberly Payne. I still can't believe that either. She needs to watch Juanita Bynum. No more sheets. Cleanse herself of all the men spirits in her. Hey, Sanaya. If she was smart enough, she could have all kinds of businesses. That if child, she should. That's the thing, because the ones that she have, like, what are you doing with them? And I advise anybody that's on social media, because one thing about social media, with when you making money on social media, it can go up or down. It's not a guaranteed bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have a good little run here and there, but when you do have those good runs, you need to invest, you need to save, you need to invest. Because if you don't, at any given moment, y'all see how Facebook is going down now. Like, they ain't making them bags on Facebook like they was before. Mark and Meta trying to find any way to decrease them bags, child. They taking people money, okay? Allegedly. But they ain't making what they was making before. So I'd advise anybody to have some type of businesses on the side, and definitely be investing. Definitely be investing. Or you could find yourself in a position where you've been on social media for years and you don't have nothing to show for it. You don't own a car, you don't own a house, you don't have no businesses, and that's a sad case, especially if you got kids. It girl says Finnegan. Thank you. I knew I wasn't tripping. Zofran, and what did I say, y'all? Did I say prednisone? I don't know, child. I know they be giving my oldest son got asthma, and I think it's prednisone. It's something they give him. It's like a steroid for his asthma. I'm all confused, but close enough. I knew the Zofran. Okay, I remember that one because they gave me that when I was pregnant. Okay, and Finnegan. Shout out to y'all. I'm so weak. Hey, Sal 55, have you ever heard her talk or about talking about prenatal vitamins or anything of the sort? Nope, haven't. Hey, Rosinette. Hey, Miss Denise. She haven't. Shout out to you because I haven't heard her say anything about no prenatal vitamins or nothing. Hey, India. But to be honest, I don't even watch her stuff unless it's sent to me by my sources. So somebody in the chat maybe can answer that. Have y'all heard her say anything about a vitamin or prenatal vitamin or whatever? Some type of prenatal supplement. What's up, Ludi Randall? All she want to do is trap men into babies for a come up. Rosalind say I got it because when I went into labor, I was sick. Thank you, Just Jules. Y'all, I had it all confused, child. Prednisone is an inhaled steroid. Like, yes, I knew it was something because that's what they would give my oldest son, because he had asthma real bad, y'all, like real bad. Now he's better, as he kind of outgrowing it. But when the weather flare up, he flare up. But it's not as bad as when he was, smaller. Like everything, animals, pet dander, he was allergic to everything, child. I'm like, oh my god, I barely get sick. He took after my mom and my sister though. Papa Leg say, yeah, you get prednisone for inflammation. Nope, never mentions vitamins. Miss Judy say, doc says she only gained 67 pounds. She's starving them babies. Pac, I wonder if she was at a real doctor's appointment or was that someone she hired? Child, no comment. No comment. At this point, I'm just looking to see if some babies coming. Okay, we gonna all have to wait it out and see what happens, y'all. We're gonna all have to wait it out. All right, y'all. Let me play this clip for y'all, cause I ain't got too much longer. We're almost at an hour, but I got a little more time. Let's see which one. What's the other one I said I was gonna play? I know it was. Let's see. Okay, I played those three. I wanted to wait. This is it.
Then no matter what,
Wait, that's not the first one. Hold on.
huge announcement for you guys.
Okay, this was October 2022, y'all. Whenever the reason why I'm playing this for y'all is because if y'all remember when Tasha K came out, Tasha K made a huge allegation that Laonya and her management reached out to her basically because they see how big Tasha K YouTube platform is. They wanted to kind of collab and get an interview with Tasha K on YouTube so that Laonya could maximize her following and build her rebrand. And this is how you know it's not a lie, because she only got 88K followers on YouTube. And she never really had a big presence on YouTube. She would post stuff. If you go on YouTube, you can see she done had multiple little channels, right? But now she has like 88K followers on YouTube. So you can tell the proof is in the pudding. You could tell that she was trying to build her YouTube up, and it didn't work. It didn't work because, for one, Tasha K exposed it. But Tasha K literally said that Laomi and her management team reached out to her to brand her YouTube off of a fake DV. And it's relevant. The evidence is relevant. So listen to what she says here. This is her literally gaslighting her audience on YouTube and trying to get them to, you know, continue to side with her in a sense. Basically playing on their emotions, saying, oh, I can relate to y'all. I'm going to do this for y'all. I'm going to do that. Broken promises. That's it. That's all.
In spite of everything that I have been going through lately, I am excited to be working with my team, to be coming together with something for all of the women who have been going through domestic violence. I want to be able to provide you guys with shelter and means to be able to remove yourselves out of that situation.
Interesting. And that was October of 2022. We are now almost into year 2025. So it's over 2 years now. Over 2 years, y'all. Or 2 years to be exact. No, a little over 2 years because that was in October 2022. And we still in October. So you could say right at 2 years. So where is the shelter, ma'am? She proclaimed to be an advocate for all of the DV victims. I played a video for y'all not that long ago where she was in the car and she was literally telling the women on the live that she wanted to be the voice for them, for the DV victims. She wanted to be the voice. She said that she was going to be paying for if you needed help with emotional abuse classes, some guy, some website online, she was gonna be paying for the classes. It was like $100 and something a class, and whoever needed for her to pay for it, to inbox her or message her on her Instagram. She was like, "Y'all share this live. Let's make it go viral. I need to be the voice. I want to help more women." Child, right after she got off that live, she deleted it, and that's a fact. That's a fact. She deleted it. It's no longer there. Like, the only remains of that live is people who screen recorded some of it and posted on their platform. But she deleted it immediately. Okay? Finito. It's gone. Vanished. Bye bye. It's gone, y'all. It's no longer there. But the fact that she did that is crazy work. Like, you were literally on these lives claiming to be. And I think now, to think back, I think that's why her management is no longer with her, because they had a play in mind. They thought that she was gonna be really, really big. And I can't really down talk the management because I don't really know. I do know they well credited. They have a big management company and they manage some of the big names. I have to say that. So I ain't gonna discredit them people because I don't know them to discredit them. So I can't even say if they knew that she was lying, because they did separate themselves from her. So it's a possibility that that management team, um, once they found out or started seeing everything play out on social media, they probably felt like it was a lie, and that's why they separated themselves. That's what I think now. Really looking back at the situation, y'all, because that was a big management team that was representing her. Keep in mind that was RH's management first. He put her on. And whenever this stuff came about, RH said that the management stopped answering the phone for him. Like, they cut all communication out with him because of his wife. And the next thing you know, here comes the DV plot, aka scandal. So that speaks volumes in my opinion. But also, I don't know how many of y'all remember, but Dawn had released some messages. Wait, Tootie. Dawn had released some messages where um it stated, it was some emails and something else where it was between that she sent. I think she sent it to Dawn from her management team. And her management was basically telling her to pipe down on the internet. You're doing too much. It's too much bad publicity and so forth. And she was like, I can't, this is my job, this is how I make my money. She basically was saying, I ain't gonna stop. In so many words, she had then lost like a $6,000 deal with what is it called? Olive Leaf or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about, that hair endorsement, whatever promotion she was doing. She said she lost a $6,000 bag with that because of the negative comments and stuff. They wanted to separate themselves from her. So that's crazy. Yeah, she wanted to separate they wanted to separate themselves from her. So, and I think that's why the management left, because they was, like I say, they manage a lot of big names, y'all. I ain't gonna even say their name. I ain't gonna put it out there. Somebody can put in the comments if they want, but they have a lot of big names under their management and they didn't want them problems. Like, because you know what? They represent brands. So if your brand is a negative brand, then you misrepresenting my brand. And we can't have that. She had way too much bad press, which is why himself is now separating himself from her brand. Not to say that they ain't in connection and or contact behind the scenes, but in front of the scenes, he don't want no parts, child. He don't want no parts. Oh, that's Kenny stuff. Okay. You lock the door? I wonder if it's all in here. Put it over there. Put it on my high heel chair. Um, they didn't want no parts. Let me play the other one.
So when people say abuse is not just one thing. It's not just physical. It's not just emotional.
Wait, I didn't want to play that one. Let me put that in my video.
I can't wait to share with you guys everything that me and my management team has done so that I can be able to help domestic violence victim to be able to have the means to get out and stay out and never look back and to make sure that their kids are okay. This is very dear to my heart and I love you guys so much and I can't wait to.
And my thing is, even if, let's say, okay, let me play devil's advocate. Let's say she stopped, back up some too. Let's say she stopped work. Let's say, okay, she did stop working with that management. That's a fact. I don't know if they dropped her or she dropped them, but more than likely it's given they dropped her, you know. But let's say she didn't go through with the whole DV shelter and help, that extended help for actual victims because she's no longer with her management. What stop you from doing something by yourself? Because if you listen to her talk, she still claims that she has a publicist and management. She still claims she has that. So what's stopping you from doing something, very much something for these victims? Outside of sharing a post on Facebook. You have a major platform with millions of followers. What is stopping you from doing something to help somebody, some victims? You created a whole thriving and healing Facebook page and people started complaining because of the lack of engagement and not being taken serious. She even lost supporters behind that group because of the lack of engagement and non-seriousness. Like, make it make sense.
Continue this journey with you guys of self-love, knowing your worth, standing in your truth, and making sure that no matter what, don't let nobody bring you down. Don't let nobody steer you away from your truth.
Just steer. I think she meant the tear.
That no matter what, don't let nobody bring you down. Don't let nobody steer.
Child, I want to hit it again. I played that one already. But yeah, like it just makes no sense. Like what, child? I'm so confused. At this point, it's like, what are you doing? And I think I seen a post, if I'm not mistaken. I think I seen a post somebody had shared the other day, and it said prayers for Miss Briana during DV month or something like that, and she shared it. Like, girl, what? It's like I just don't like people making a mockery of DV month or making a joke of it. It's not cool because at the end of the day, um, she's not a real victim, child. She ain't no victim. Because if she was, she wouldn't be in the relationship she's in now. Because she came out and said that her newly baby daddy did these things to her. So if you can't say pray for her because of false allegations that happened with the ex-husband, but she's still in a relationship that she claimed a few weeks ago was an abusive one. Make it make sense. It makes no sense. How is she a victim? Especially if it was alleged that she be throwing hands and feet too. Mutual combat, you don't get victim status with mutual combat, baby. Child, a whole hot mess and a half, y'all. I just don't get it. I don't get it. My mom said, bring you over there so you can go get your gift, okay? I'm about to get off live so we can go and we can get ready for to go eat. But y'all, it's still DV month, so we're gonna definitely do a part 2 on this live. Probably tomorrow we'll do a part 2. I'll be live in the morning tomorrow because it's homecoming weekend for my son, y'all. So I'm gonna be helping him get ready, and my little niece, cause she won as what did Maddie win for, Tootie? Miss No, not prom queen. Miss Junior, Miss Junior homecoming or something like that. Whatever that's called, child. Miss Junior Queen. You sure that's what it is? You probably don't know, Em. We gonna find out though. But I'm about to get off of here, y'all. So me and Ham can get ready to go eat, and I gotta go bring us by my mom so she can go get her gift from over there. And I'll be back with another one tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this little impromptu live. Thank y'all so much for the birthday love for my baby doll. Come tell him again. Thank you again, too. Come tell everybody thank you again.
Thank y'all for all the birthday wishes and stuff like that. Thank y'all for supporting my mama, and yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Toots. All right. Love you guys. Y'all have a blessed rest of y'all Thursday. And we gonna see y'all in the morning. And I'm gonna drop a video for y'all. Because I was almost finished with it. I gotta add one more clip and then I'll be dropping a video for y'all this evening. So shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please hit that like button on y'all way out. And that's it. Love you guys. See y'all tomorrow morning.
That goes by. People always ask me why black holes. Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always got a black holes. Whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah, they don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block hoes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa. Cause you know I block hoes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block.